Good day, YouTube. All doing today. I am the Trishinican, and welcome back to All the Mods. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all well, because I know I am. So, last episode we got really quite far to making ourselves our empowered, advanced acceleration wand thing. Majig. So this episode, we're going to finalise it. We are only needing this one last component, an accelerated processing unit. And by my looks, it is a lot of crafting, but we're going to go through it all. So let's start with microchips. We need transistors. Let's just grab some. I would imagine we're going to need more than one set. That looks fairly straightforward. You get 4 per each of them, so that's handy. We need graphics card, which needs a few bits and bobs. That also needs a microchip. We need an algorithm, which needs a microchip. One of those. Which one of these is this tier 2 that needs? APU tier 2. So this guy here. Cool. Graphics card. So we need one of them. Algorithm chip. Memory. Which needs... oh, needed something else there. Printed circuit board. Which needs a raw circuit board. We might have everything for it. No, we do not have clay. Well, we do have clay, but we don't have it in the right form. Oh, we've not got a lot of clay though, do we? Just grab that though. Oh, There we go. Oh, that needs to be... no, that was fine. That was what I was doing. Da 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 da. There's that. Let's get 2 sets of this. Let's get smelted up. Conduit binder. Forgot I was making that stuff the last episode. Cool. So we've got that. This memory. Card base. That. Boom. Graphics card. Let's so this bit. So we need a control unit, which needs a clock. Makes sense. Control unit. Then microchip. Should have all those. Yes, we do. Cool. CPU needs another one of those control units. Couple clocks. Control unit. Tier 3 microchips needs diamond chips, which needs a cutting wire with a diamond. Oh wow, one of those pair. That sucks. Hopefully be enough. Microchips. Hopefully... what am I missing from this? I'm missing... do need more diamond chips, unfortunately. And looks like iron nugs as well. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. That's brutal. It uses that thing each time. Phew. That's a really brutal recipe. You. See, what am I missing? Nothing. Boom. So what I'm missing from here. Still haven't got this. Wait, did I not just make that? Did I not just make a CPU? I did. Cool. So I've got that and that. Now I need 2 microchips. Then we've got ourselves a tier 2 processing unit. And if I put that here, we've got ourselves an acceleration wand. Oh yeah. Now it needs power. Come on. Let's just throw it in the charger. And let's go use it on the guy out here. Oh, that's really heavy rain. Really heavy rain. I've opened up this haul because I was getting annoyed. This should have stuff in it, so let's quickly... let's quickly turn this on again. Get this box cleared. Oh wow, you get flux crystals in this? That's cool. I didn't realise you got blocks of glowstone either. Cool, so that's emptied. Let's turn that back on, so there's nothing in there. Wow, this is still hog slow, but it is better than when it was before. Unfortunately, it doesn't work in machines. I'm wondering if I should actually maybe just turn that config, change it, so it does work in here. And out of energy. So a whole energy got me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ores instantly. Not great, but not bad at the same time. Better than what? Oh wow, this is hitting the wireless out there. Whoa, that was maybe a bad idea. That was maybe a very bad idea. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That crashes. Yeah. Oh no, it didn't crash me. It's taking a long time to charge up this last wee bit. It's got a lot of power in it. So, takes a really long time for that to happen. I wish there was some other way to do that, to like make it go quicker. Because that's how I want to do most of my mining, is with that thing. We could do digital miner, I suppose, as something different, but kind of want to stick with this. Because now that we've got that, the wand. Oh, that's right. This will still be set to basic bitch mode. We want it set to, if I hold it in my hand, I think it's equals. Yeah, fastest. Let's go fastest mode. Unfortunately, that has also zoomed my map in entirely. Actually, now that I'm not holding it, it should... that one? Yeah, there we go. So now this is set to fastest. So again, let's turn this off and see. Only works the redstone signal. Go. I'm just going to empty the wand. I'm not going to look at it until it empties the whole wand. I think we got 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 6 ores we got roughly last time? So let's see what it does this time. Out of... oh yeah, definitely got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we doubled our ore count. Go away. Cool. Also, I have a hole into my basement. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm just going to have to figure out a good way to charge this. Like have a loop of some sort. Oh no, but it doesn't work in machines, does it? That's a shame. It not working in machines is going to be a pain in the butt to try and accelerate this, because I really want one of those crystal lenses, and so far we've not really got any of those crystals. No. No, denied. And out of... because look at that, out of all that we've still not got a single piece of crystal that we need. We need the crystal. Instantly, what I'll do when I get enough, of course, is make the Enviro. Yeah, see, I need 4, I think, for the crystal lens. It needs a whole set. Okay, it needs a whole 6. And I've only got 2. Barely got 2 as well. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop for a minute and I'm going to maybe try accelerating this thing for a while, like going back in and out, accelerating it, and see what it's like. If it's going to be taking too long, we'll just have to leave it and do something else to carry on. I was really wanting to get that upgraded. Since we've got a tier 2 thing there, I think the crystal thing is first and foremost before we upgrade the whole lot, I think, in my mind. Or is it? Tier 2 goes quicker. No, crystal lens first and then tier 2. That's my mind. I've made up my mind. Made up my mind. I'll go try. Be right back. And I'm back. So this is actually the next day. Real life next day. It took me really long time to get enough rhodium crystals just to get ourselves 6. We've got 15 more. It's still running in the background. So I definitely want the crystal, because if we actually look at the the rates, so normal is a 0.99%, 6.43. But the further we go up, the less likely we are to get it, because obviously there's other crystals from environmental tech further down the line we go. So I think we should really just get that. We don't have an actual lens. So clear lens, crystal lens. Oh yeah, let's go shove this guy on. And as I say that, this has been a long time of me sort of just standing here. I can only get like half a charge when I'm standing here for the wireless charging. Has that always been like that? Not the point just now. So I'm going to remove you and put in you. Beam. So let's close you off. And you've seen what happened last time. So let's use a full charge of this guy again. There we go. I was like, why is that taking so long? Oh, it must have been filling up at the same time as I was using it. We'll use a full charge of the wand and see how many crystals we get this time. Before, we were getting, I think out of 3 wands, I was getting 1 crystal, roughly. Maybe even 4. So that's 1 use. We've got 1 crystal. 1 crystal from 1 use. So that's an improvement. It's not much, but it is an improvement. You can now disappear. You can get taken in. But that is still really good. So literally all I've been doing, not all night obviously, I've been running in, instead of letting that thing charge it up, I've been using the wired charger. That wireless charger just doesn't seem to have enough power as such. I seem to, yeah. See, I can empty this guy instantly, even though it's directly connected to this. This has only got an 1,000, because it's just a basic. It's got 1,000. Maybe this was not the best place to put this. Maybe I should have put it like directly on the side of this guy. Oh wow! I have been draining you to hell. I never even noticed that. Oh yeah, I put an upgrade in here. That's why this is running constantly now. So it looks like I've not got much of this stuff, but actually this is up to like 9,000, just as a backup for when we start using more power. I might have to throw another turbine in here. This thing's not even... Oh, good lord. We might actually... Yeah, we might need to... Oh, of course. It's draining the power out of that thing as well. We should maybe make another turbine for that. What ones have we been using just now? Manilian, probably? Yeah, Manilian. Let's quickly have a look. Turbine. So I presume Manilian's the 500 RF. So should Advanced Alloy, I believe. Yeah, Advanced Alloy and maybe Enderium, probably. Enderium. Yeah. I don't know if we've got any more. Oh, we've got some, not enough though. What about cobalt? Oh, we've got tons of cobalt. Wow. What about ardite? Oh, of course, our miner thing. Well, we've got exactly 44 of each. And I presume I can use you in here. No. What's the best way? Induct you. Enrichment chamber you. Squeeze you. I can actually throw you in the crusher. That's why I was going to be making an arc furnace, because then we could make Manilian straight into the arc furnace, I believe. It's annoying how I can't let's go straight into there, but you only get one from that. So I'm just going to sag mill you. I mean, I do get 2 out of a pulverizer as well, but I'll put 1 set in here, cobalt. Yeah, I'll leave you there. I'll go down and put the other set in the pulverizer, which should be you. Yeah. Go in there. Actually, no, you shouldn't go in there. You should go in here. You're the one that sort of does, yeah. This will output out the back, right? Yeah, it doesn't go into another machine to get processed. Cool. Oh, by the way, I fancified this room up a little bit. I was trying to find something different, a block that I've not used, blocks we don't use very often. So I've gone rustic tiles. I think it looks pretty cool. And then I went for extra utilities. There's a cross stoned up here, and then the Truquette, whatever. I think it looks cool. I even went into here. I didn't do it under the pressure plate, did I? It's annoying. I was using the exchanging gadget for a lot of it, but then all this wall is basically conduit facade. So I mined up all the facade, changed them all into Truquette kind of blocks, and yeah, that's what I did there. I'd left this running as well. I'd put, as you've seen, a few more bits and bobs in there, but it's fine. It's all working. So yeah, we're going to be making another. Yeah, oh wow, you're already finished. Good lord. Let's pull out some wireless for ardite. It's not quite finished yet, which is odd. It's a lot slower, obviously. Oh, and this thing's got that solarium ball, so probably should have used it. Oh well. Oh, seriously, do you need to be smelted? You need to be smelted before you can be turned into Manilian? Mission recognition. Slightly annoying. Oh, look at that. This actually, in the alloy furnace from nuclear, I wouldn't. Ooh, should we crack out an alloy furnace from... Let's do it. Alloy furnace. What do we need? Nothing. Boom. Reached a goal. Now we've used this a couple of times on our other thing, so cobalt and ardite, go. Oh, so much slower. I think in the other mod pack we're playing with, the Enigmatica 2, it's like got its base speed sped up, its base clock is sped up, basically. It's been overclocked. Excuse me. So we could get speed upgrades from Nuclearcraft. I'm pretty sure they just got speed upgrades. I've not ever really done too much in nuclear craft. It isn't like too hard. Yeah. It uses more power, obviously, but makes sense. That's what speed upgrades do. Let's make 10. Don't know if that's right or not. Don't know how much you use now, but there's no external things for it. But that'll do. We're getting Manilian. I could put a import on it. Make me up an import bus, please. Because then I could just do like we've done there and just stick an import bus. I don't know if it's side config, you know, I don't know if it matters what side it goes on or not. Come on, there we go. Let's see, if I do that. Yes, you're pulling out. Sweet. That's cool. Yeah. So I can leave that be for now. Let's get ourselves another Manilian turbine, because we do have some already. So, Mani turbine. So we need that, which needs 2 sets of these. 1, 2. 1. Missing these guys, of course. A couple of sets. Boom. Manilian turbine. Let's hit back up. So now this went from producing 3,500, which it is doing right now, boom, to now 4,000. Sweet. Still using 3 millibuckets per tick. 1.5 to 3 millibuckets per tick. You are producing 3 well, of course, it's the tank. Yeah, that's all it's got there. Should maybe upgrade this to a better tank. But it's a main power source, so I can't really do that just now. Just put a tank somewhere else and then switch them out. Be fine. Be fine. But we've got now 4,000 RF per tick production just off this alone, which it's keeping up with. Between all our machines running now, we've got a lot of things running. Like this whole room. I don't think anything here uses power without me asking it to. Squeezer, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it doesn't use power. I don't think it uses power unless I ask it to. I don't think any of these do. You are... yeah, you've stopped because of hydrogen's now full. That's fine. So all that stuff stopped. So most of my power will be draining from the miner, the ore miner out here. Now we had, I think I said 15 of those rhodium crystals. So let's... we've only got 16, so we've only got that one extra so far. Ugh, that is terrible. So I'm trying to think, how many did we need for... I should really have worked this out a bit more. So we needed structured tier 2s, didn't we? At Enviro structure. You know what we could do? Set and actually here structure tier 2s. Tier 1s. I don't think we told it how to make anything from environmental tick. Because we've not done much in it, so it's understandable that it doesn't know how to make things much. It's tier 1. That's tier 2. Got its own stuff. Structure panels would also be a one I should probably tell it to make. Speed modifier. Structure panel. There'll most likely be things in there it doesn't know how to make. Like connectors. And iron bars. Cool. Oh, oh, nope, nope. Same with the other thing, mind you. It probably doesn't know how to make interconnect, or whatever it's called. This stuff. Probably doesn't know how to make this, because I haven't got black concrete set up yet. I could always just... concrete powder. I could always just do it that way. Just say block of iron. Oh, that's quite expensive though, isn't it? To make just the modifier components. The other way is surely cheaper. It's just black concrete powder, so it just needs to go... I could use a fluid transposer to do that. That's not terrible, because that hydrator just didn't work before. Never actually tried it again. Do we have any concrete powder? No, we've got a lot of concrete, but we don't have a lot of concrete powder. Let's make myself... Let's teach how to make it. There. It's not even there. What on earth? Portable. Oh yeah, we made bee stuff. And I had you there. I think I took away the hydrator, didn't I? Let's just have a look. Oh, now you're working. Okay. Whether or not that's quicker, though, than just using a fluid transposer, I don't know. Let's grab you out. You're pretty quick. Let's see what happens when I put it in here. So are you, though. Mumble, grumble, mumble, grumble, mumble, grumble. Let's use this, since this is what we built it for in the first place, was to... We can automate this. We can. I know we can. So we need, excuse me, a interface. No, we don't. We need a crafter. Wrong mod. Crafter. Well, my RAM just spiked through the roof there. My RAM usage, I've got all this wee sort of bar that tells me how my computer's doing. My RAM just spiked massively there for some strange reason. I'm not going to argue. Conduit, because I probably need some. And maybe an import. I don't know. Let's just make one anyway. Importer. Cool. Let's go downstairs. There should be a place I can put this. Probably over here somewhere. You are normal up here. Since you're water, do you... No, oh, you need power as well, though. Okay, cool. So if I were to put you here, you should be getting both power and water. Nice. I forgot we needed more refined storage conduit. Got a funny feeling there's a hole in the wall behind us. Something I never did do is actually connect all this up with wire. So my last wire had been back here somewhere. Yeah. Don't actually need to be putting it in its own block space, because it could go in next to all the power, but I was doing it up here for ease as much as anything else. Well, that didn't actually take that long at all to make all that. So then I'm just going to bring this along to here, because I can't. So dig out a little bit around here. Yeah, there's obviously a hole somewhere near here. I don't know where. So crafter connected to here. I don't know if this will work or not. Pointing down. Then a importer. Importer. say here somewhere. With that'll do. So let's make a recipe for it. We should probably have done that whilst I was upstairs, but I didn't because that's who I am, and I forget things constantly. Recipe processing black concrete powder turns into black concrete. Let's go put it in and see what happens. Where are we? Over this way. It's not necessarily something I need to see, so we'll see what happens. But hey, come here. Let's always on. You constantly drain power. Maybe we should have just went with the other thing. Do you constantly use power? I think you've just got an error in you, don't you? Let's see. Let's just black concrete. Let's say 5. I'll have to craft some stuff. It's working. Yeah, I think that's just that bug still with the oh no. Okay, so we've got automated black concrete powder. Oh my god. Can I just place a block, please? Thank you. Ugh. So difficult. So difficult. Boop. Back up here. Let's have a quick look for an environmental tech stuff. 17. So we've already got one more crystal, which in my mind is actually doing not bad. We're generating good power. How are you doing? The 10 million or so ERF that I've got in there. Cool. Let's zoom around the corner and see what I can bring with another whack of the acceleration wand. I'm probably draining a lot of my power when I hit it with this thing. I think what's happening when I'm like this, it's charging up at the same time as I'm hitting it out. Oh hey, Mr. Creeper. That's how it's lasting so long. Normally it would not last this long. That's a lot of mobs. Oh, it's under the island. I never lit up underneath the island. I see you down there, Mr. Creeper. See what I got. 18. Literally one more. So this is still going to have to run for a reasonably long time before we'll get to the point of being able to make... see, I think on the first tier... The tier 1s need... I want to say 20 structure frames. So I need like 12 more tier 1 structure frames. What did I just say? 20? Need 12? Interconnect. Oh, I never actually taught you how to make the interconnect. Ah. Can't remember everything, guys. Can't remember everything. How about now? Structure tier 1. Go. Yeah, see, that works. That's easy enough. I can't remember how many structure panels I need. I don't know if I need any actually at all. Oh, we also need modifiers, null modifiers. Or any modifier, of course, but I think all of them need null anyway. Yeah, they all need null anyway. That's that's a reasonably easy recipe. And you can add speed upgrades or accuracy. I think speed and accuracy are ones you can add, depending. Just depending. Basically, what we definitely want to get up to is being able to make ourselves nanobot beacons, these guys, because these guys are cool. They've got a lot of really cool modifiers, including flight and stuff like that, health, absorption. These are things that you really definitely want. So, null. Straight away, 4 null modifiers. Now we just need to wait for more Erodium. And it's going to take a long time. Like a really long time. Because we need to craft 32 structure frames. Yeah, so I've already got them there. Wonder how many I can actually make. See, I've got 12 there. Can I make 12 of you? Missing 5. So I can't even make 12 of them. So I can't even make a third of what I need. Yeah, Moga. Fair enough. Cancel that. I don't know if there's any other way I can speed that thing up just now. It's getting all the power it can take. No, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to have to wait. And it's been a long time waiting just to get there. I mean, think how many hours, in-game Minecraft hours we've been waiting just to get to that point. Yikes. It's going to take a while. Pretty sure, by pretty sure I mean I know, it's the only way to get them is by ore miners. But I do now have like a 6% chance over what I had before, a 1% chance. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. So we have hit the wrapping up point for today's episode, even though it's taken me like 2 days to make. It's fine, don't worry about it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm the Trishetican signing off. Have fun.